Hey everybody, Brett here. Day 175 of Carnivore Diet. And today's Sunday, Sunday, August 8th, 2024. And I actually did not post a video yesterday. Got home very late. I was very tired. Did not want to do any kind of recording in the car on my way home. So I thought it was better. I was just a little extra tired. So didn't do a video, but this has been a bit of a weird weekend. Did a fair amount of, not really work, but prep for some stuff we're going to do around the house. I'm going to redo some baseboards and actually my whole first level of the house and the hallway and that and stairs. And so getting ready for that and just been busy. Yesterday actually also did some hiking down in Colorado Springs around Helen Hunt Falls, and wasn't a dramatic amount or a long hike because we took two dogs, two short-snouted dogs, a Shih Tzu and a Frenchie. And while they battled the makeshift stairs, right? There's some areas where there were stairs carved into the rock, some stairs formed by kind of 2x4, or not 2x4s, but more like a railroad tie and dirt. And they did them. There was some stairs that were taller than they were, but they did them. It was slow going though. So definitely not a cardio hike for myself or my wife, but we had some fun. It was a nice area. We'd never been there before. So did a little bit of that. Like I said, did some prep for the new baseboards and that going in that I'm going to be installing, and just kind of all around stuff. But Friday's video, that would have been 173, day 173, mentioned, I had pizza that night, and this morning actually got up, was hungry and kind of in a hurry. We had appointments for the dogs, dog training, like dog grooming, dog appointments, work for the house stuff, just crazy day. And I was hungry, and I said, you know what, I'm just going to eat. And I had a few wings. We had some wings on Friday too, leftover wings with a little bit of sauce on them. And then I had pizza again. So this weekend has not been the greatest carnivore weekend. I was looking at the pizza. I said, you know what? I know that this isn't the right thing for me to eat right now, but I'm in a hurry. Want to get this done. Made an excuse is what I did. I made an excuse to allow myself to eat off plan. And I know that that's going to affect me, right? It's going to, at a minimum, affect my ketosis, right? Because pizza has bread. It's going to have carbs, fair amount of carbs. And that's going to throw my body out. So I know that's going to happen. So tomorrow morning, I'll be measuring my ketosis and trying to figure out how bad I did, how far off I am, and what that means. The pizza on Friday did quite a bit of damage as far as I'm concerned, because Friday morning I was at 236.1, and today I'm at 239.4, so I'm up 3.3 pounds. I did have a lot of water late on Saturday, and I also ate late Saturday. I just had some roast beef Saturday night, but I didn't eat until like 10:30 at night, and I ate about a pound of roast beef. And then like I said, I was drinking water until close to 2 a.m. And that meant that got up and did my weigh-in and everything. My weigh-in and all that was about 6:30 this morning. So wasn't a lot of time for my body to digest and process, work that water through everything else. So you know what? Numbers off today. I knew it was going to be off. It has not been a good weekend. Tomorrow's number is going to be off. I'm fully expecting it to be off again. But is what it is right now. The other thing that I did eat today was brisket. I smoked a brisket today. And there's been some comments in the past about how smoked meat is bad and it's processed and everything else. My brisket is pretty clean as far as I'm concerned. I do this was just a brisket flat, about 7.5 pounds, salt and pepper. That's the only season I put on there. I don't do any kind of binder or anything like that. No molasses, no mustard. I used to do molasses. I'd coat the brisket in molasses, and then I'd put my salt and pepper mixture on there. It gave it a really great flavor, but it was that little bit of sweetness that I was tasting. So not doing the sugars the way that I ever have in the past. The pizza on Friday and this morning aside, I don't really do sugars. So salt and pepper, smoked it for 13 hours. It went in at 2 a.m. And it came out at 5 o'clock. Rested, sliced, eat it. Delicious. The absolute best parts are the fattiest parts. So, carnivore, got to have your fat. So that was great. But yeah, so the brisket was great. I've got brisket, leftover brisket for, either tomorrow or Tuesday. The wife is going to use something to make tacos. I'm thinking that tomorrow may be a fasting day. Get this sugar, bread, pizza out of my mind, out of my system. And then Tuesday we'll be back on Lion. I wanted to do Lion for I think it's 2 more weeks. I wanted to do 4 weeks total. And yeah, from where I'm at, I think I need 2 more weeks. I honestly forget. But I want to wrap up my brisket or my Lion diet before, I believe it's the 16th is a Friday. And my wife and I are heading up to Estes Park for the weekend to celebrate her birthday. And we're going to go to a steakhouse, and there's some other things up there. So I'm not going to be doing Lion for that. I'll be just doing traditional carnivore. But she's understand I'm going to do traditional carnivore. She knows that. So I'm not really concerned about it. So, but I'm resetting my plan for this week. Get back on the Lion, do a fast tomorrow, water fast. And then, yeah, Tuesday, go back to my either 1 or 2 meals a day, eat in the afternoon, and then eat dinner at the most. If no afternoon, I'll just eat dinner. But that's where we're at. So a little bit of a rough weekend as far as the food intake and sticking to plan. But it happens. And I don't think it's the end of the world. And I don't think it's anything anybody should be ashamed of unless you don't acknowledge it and then kind of right the ship and get back on plan. And that's what I want to do. Right. So, in the long run, I'm doing great. In the long run, I'm going to hit my number. Just need to make a pivot back on track. So it's Brett. Like I said, day 175 carnivore. And accountability video wasn't that great. But I will talk with you tomorrow, and hopefully it'll be a better day.